Hey everybody, hello and welcome back to Massively Overpowered Television, where we are bringing you a second dose of Dual Universe. That's right. Today I am heading back in. The weekend was a little bit better. I was able to continue more, finish most of the initial tutorial, not the in-depth ones, but the initial one. And able to, well, I'm just about ready to go out and stake my claim. That is what I'm after. That is my whole goal right now. Is to go out and stake a claim, get myself a piece of land. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be near my friends, who, of course, one of them decided to go to a desert, which is where he always goes. And I don't want a desert. I want to go to trees. So I'm going to try to find a place close enough that we'll be able to, find each other, semi-quickly-ish. Whatever. I'm going to be on the other end of the moon. Y'all know it. I'm going to find the perfect spot, and it's going to be so far away that it's going to take me 3 hours to get to them every single time I try, but oh, well. It is what it is. That's what happens when I hold off staking a claim until I can share it with you guys, because otherwise I would have been in there with the claim already. All right, here we go. I'm going to jump into channel. I'm actually still, I had logged back out, so I'm back in a little bit of a queue. Not as bad as earlier today. Earlier today, well, I was in a 662 person queue, but that still went by in like 5 minutes, so that didn't go by hardly at all. Or it didn't take hardly any time at all. Now I'm having trouble finding my... There we go. I found me. It took me a while, but I found me. Oh, huh. That never opened. I wonder why. So I'm at 68 in queue at the moment, so I didn't want to sit there in game the whole time I was in there today, because I'd just sit there and be listening to her giving me those same instructions over and over until I did what she wanted, and I didn't want to do what she wanted yet. So Steve and Every are landowners. Hey, gamer. Good luck getting to the planet. Oh, gamer wants to give 2 beta keys away. Nice. Oh, hey.
I don't know if it still works. Mine doesn't show up anymore. I have 3 keys. They put the new recruiter friend in.
I saw the recruiter friend was closed. Or did they get that in? I haven't looked since yesterday.
I haven't either, but yesterday it was all disabled.
Hey, Kari, Steve tried to give me a key and they took his ability away. I would, I don't know. Are they not working? Because I thought... Oh, here, y'all can sit here and watch me on my queue page. Although I thought this image was much nicer. Garbage collecting and scavenging gameplay. That's it. I'm gonna be a space trash man. Space trash man. That's totally a job I could do. There was a big battle here last night. I know, I'm picking up all the debris scattered between here and this moon. I did find my mouse, by the way, guys, so I'm not using the little one. Although I might be regretting it now, because at least the little one my hand kept in a good position. Now my hand is trying to use this giant mouse again. It's actually quite safe to create a universe in your basement. This guy watched Sliders growing up, didn't he? I really like that show. Have you guys seen that show? Every may not be back yet, but like the first season, especially of Sliders.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
I admit, though, I grew up watching Magnum PI with my mom. I refuse to watch the new one. If it ain't Tom Selleck, I ain't watching it. One of those purists. In some shows. Like, I don't think I could ever watch a MASH remake. I don't think anyone should even, like...
It's important to know that you can craft or buy your own resurrection nodes. You can then install them in your ship or in your home. When respawning, you will always appear at the nearest active resurrection node, so in general you don't have to always get back to this room.
This room.
Alright,
Happy
so
Monday,
we are now
Darth.
almost ready to exit the starting hub. The last step is about collecting components to allow you to build a speeder ground vehicle. Follow the waypoint in the direction of the exit.
Wait, do I have my resurrection node? Dual Universe, Day 2, Take 2. Here we go. Alright, guys, we have just heard. One of us is having to use, how much did you say? 18 gigabytes of your
Just over
memory?
18.
Yeah, well, I only have 16 installed on my computer, but I have everything else shut down. I just have one way to watch. I have OBS, I have Discord, and I have a chat window up. So, yes, I was using a crash counter last stream. Oh, I forgot to hit the play button. Oh, crud, I forgot to hit it, and now my connection queue, instead of being 60 something, it's 330. Figures. This has not been my day. I have an important external hard drive that's not working suddenly. I have this it was working better. I'm wondering, because I had some high encoding issues and stuff with this OBS. If it continues to be bad, I will swap over to Slobs. Because when I did it on Slobs Saturday, it went better. That may only be because Saturday was better. I do need to get more memory. I'm just kind of in a, few things are more important, like flooring. But
No, this thing is just a resource hog. There's no reason for it to be taking that much memory.
No. So... I know, Hikari. It's just... After a month... we're 4 days shy of a month of my son not having his medical again. And he's been without a leg brace for a month because of it. He is now past due on his dental visits, on follow-up for his hearing surgery. I'm annoyed with that. When I contacted the person from California, since that's where he was originally from, and they coordinate everything, she was like, oh my gosh, you've not heard? So she's contacting the state again. This is where the whole multiple states thing really kind of sucks. Kat, if you have the front page open, as well as the stream on the stream page, that's very bad. They'll be playing, you'll be hearing them both places. Mute one of the tabs, and you should be good to go. Well, I know I have an echo in here because there's still not enough stuff in this room to do much. I'm thinking of doing a freestanding board to try to minimize the echo sound, because until I take care of the walls and stuff, then I can't actually put the soundproofing up. 262 now.
I managed to get through all the tutorials today, so now I actually have some sense of how the game plays.
Nice.
So you got through the mining tutorials and
Both of them, yes. But I did not get to complete the construction tutorial. It hung up at the last part. But I learned enough.
Yeah, luckily, I mean, I've already got some knowledge going in from working with the devs and some place, stuff up till now. But I haven't. This will be the first time I get to really delve in myself since like alpha a million years ago. Well, do you guys want to watch the queue counting down, or do you want to watch this pretty stream page? Let's do the counting down queue, so at least it looks like I'm trying, right?
They give you some funds and some skill points for doing the tutorials.
Yeah, the tutorials give you stuff.
Then I went and bought a little mining flitter for the cargo flitter.
Oh, Hikari, I was never very interested in Bless, and yeah, that was terrible. But I've been looking forward to Dual Universe for years, so I'm going to be more forgiving with this one.
Well, you did see that, of course you did. They had the breach today.
Yep. I changed my password. I had no issues changing my password. Apparently you did to start with.
They have just been doing it when everybody's hitting the servers at the same time.
You didn't try to give it the same password, did you?
No.
Yeah, I changed mine, but I don't have my pencil up here, so I'm afraid I'll forget it because I can't mark it in my password book. I'm not going to be able to get back in. I'm just going to be stuck. Kari, that's true. No one ever played Bless. You suffered through Bless. Oh, sorry. I hate to rail on a game. I tried to forgive a lot of things until somebody started getting paid to rip off people's headstones and print them in game. I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm done that someone's using this as their, this is their job. $184. I'm sorry, guys. Everybody else wants to play right now, too, I guess.
usually there's a queue because a lot of people get disconnected.
Oh, okay. Well, so maybe it wasn't just me right then. Maybe.
Yeah, usually that's why there's a queue, because a bunch of people are in game and all of a sudden they get disconnected.
So you went for that piece of water in the middle of the desert, didn't you?
I went for the closest piece of water land that I could get because I wanted to be able to run back to the marketplace and sell things if I wanted to, or use the port ship back to Alioth so I could go mine on Alioth.
Just do it far away, then
So mine
build
on
a
Alioth?
ship. Build a ship, and you can... Alioth is the intro planet, not the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know you could mine there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
you
all
can
you have to
mine
do is
there.
you can even go claim something there. It just can't be in one of the purple zones. Can somebody please send some good vibes through the internet? I'm about to pop this hard drive open and start telling it has to obey me. At some point, I just want it to work long enough to get everything off of it. Wait, what is this one called? This is my Seagate backup, isn't it? Wait a minute. Was I anticipating? All right, let's go to this one. Seagate backup. Oh, that was a different Seagate backup from 2017. Bummer.
Yeah, Dominion, it's semi-functional for a beta right now. They're just, it's problematic. I don't skip the tutorials. That's my advice.
Yeah, they may be running better now since there aren't as many people, but I could not run them at all the first couple of days. So I'll probably go back and run them. But yeah, I'm located 45 kilometers east of Hub 5 on Sanctuary Moon. Steve was able to find me.
I know, but I don't want to build by you. But I will come look for you.
Well, I have manufacturing stuff that you can use, so you can make things. Because the extra small storage unit is pretty small. And I've got the stuff set up so you can now make the small storage unit, which is 8 times bigger than the extra small.
Nice.
Well, I'm 97 in Q, 94.
Somebody's wandering around your property, Steve.
Oh gosh, you said that and I like looked out my window. What? Jeez. Why is it telling me cannot find window? The window's right there. Y'all can still see the stream, right?
Appears to still be up.
Well, just for fun, I'm gonna DX diag here. Ah, let me in and don't crash me out right away again, please. Wish I could go back and look at the stream and see if I had the resurrection node in my inventory. I mean, granted, I crashed out when I opened my inventory, but it's not my inventory's fault. I haven't even had time to fill it up yet.
Yeah, inventory's been my biggest problem.
My GeForce has 12 gig of memory in it. $25. We're getting there, guys. Whew. Cat's talking about moving. Right there with ya. Too much moving going on. Oh, and I learned that I cannot go. I was going to head back to my last home state to get the paid liens, the cleared liens, off of the title of my place, so that because they need it to be completely wiped off, even though they're paid, in order to issue a new title. And I've contacted, and they're like, by the way, no. Because of COVID, we're not doing any of that. There is absolutely no changing of titles or moving or any of that. We'll just grant new titles that change ownership. And the mortgage place is telling them, sorry, unless that gets wiped off, we won't do that. And it's like, well, that doesn't make sense, because when it changes ownership, they will make a new one for you. And we can do that, but they're not willing to do that until the stuff is wiped off, and I can't wipe it off.
So we are now almost ready to exit the starting hub. The last step is about collecting components to allow you to build a speeder ground vehicle.
There you are.
There
Follow
I
the
am.
waypoint in the direction of the
What
exit.
color am I today? Purple! For the love. Stop making me a color that I can't stand, you darn game, you. So I wanted to make sure I had my resurrection hub. Let's try opening my inventory again.
I'm getting like 4 frames per second.
I know.
Yeah, you need to get away from the hubs.
I don't see your res hub.
I don't either. I thought I picked one up, but it's acting like I have one, but I don't. So, is there something around here I was supposed to pick it up at? I'm pretty sure. I mean, you are supposed to pick one up, right? Or something like that.
I have one in my inventory.
Yeah, it takes a good bit of space up in your inventory. You might check all the way at the top.
I mean, I am at the top. What do you mean by...
Go up to the top, see if you didn't grab it. They may have rolled back or something, so you may want to go to the top of the where the observation is.
Okay, not the
I think
top
that's
of
where
my
you get the
inventory.
resurrection.
The top of observation. Now, I don't remember how to get there.
Turn around.
Are these...
You want to go up. There should be a
Are these the ones over here?
upstairs. Yeah. You want to go up. And then find the next set and then go up again.
Looks like the girls are home. I have to go. Sorry. Good luck.
All right, no problem. Have a good one. Oh wait, maybe you still go up from there. Maybe you just go up again.
I don't think so. I think you have to go around and then go up the stairs.
Oh, stairs. I'm looking for elevators.
I think you have to go up the stairs and then you can go up the elevator. You can only use the green doors.
I'm afraid to run in this place. Keep going upstairs. So should I grab speeder materials now or not? Do we think it's any better?
If you're not going to do the tutorials, then just grab the speeder materials and head to the moon. If you want to do the tutorials, I would wait and get the speeder materials until you after you do the tutorials.
Well, I want to go to the moon first. I want to come back and do tutorials later. So I think I need the speeder on the moon.
Yeah, you're definitely going to need the speeder on the moon.
Is this it?
If I think that's it, see if it'll give you anything.
Nope. Says I've
You
already
overclaimed it.
claimed everything.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the resurrection one or not, but I think it is. It's either that one. It may be the claim unit. No, you don't have enough stuff in your inventory to have it in your inventory.
So basically, I lost it because of the crash from here.
It's quite possible.
Oh well, I still have a sanctuary territory unit. And I'll hopefully have a speeder. And if I die, I guess I just come right back here. Instead of deploying a resurrection node at my place. Well, that's slightly annoying. Anarchy Online had indoor sandstorms, Toaster. Whoops. Alright, let's try running more new people. Alright then, well.
On both sides of this room are demonstration versions of two of the most popular UEF hovercraft speeders. These ground vehicles are extremely efficient to quickly navigate the surface of a planet, and you will need one during the first steps of your journey. Distances are real, and transportation is a necessity. One way to acquire these speeders is to get a blueprint and to run it. Each of the highlighted dispenser will grant you the blueprint of the speeder next to them. Go get one of them by activating the dispenser. You can pick the one you prefer, or take them both.
I like how she's like, or take them both. Yeah, it's not as choppy here as it is showing on the stream, guys. So this is not playing nicely with streaming.
To run a blueprint, you can simply double-click on it while it's in your inventory to deploy it into the world.
Yeah, I almost think
You
that
will be
in order to
guided by
stream
the
this,
ghost
you needed
bounding
two
box that will
PCs set up
appear.
where OBS
We will do that
and
later.
the streamer running on a
Another
different
requirement
computer.
to be able to deploy a blueprint is that you possess all its necessary components, materials, and elements. The dispenser in front of you contains everything needed to be able to deploy one speeder. Go to the dispenser and activate it. Now, don't deploy your blueprint right away. You may need to do that later on a sanctuary moon. But keep it in your inventory, it will soon come handy. Blueprints can also be created by you when you've built a construct and want to save a copy of it for yourself. You can of course also use it to mass produce your creations and to sell them. Blueprints are like intellectual property and can become very precious indeed. That being said, this concludes the starting hub portion. Look around you. This room is also a sort of small museum showing many elements and materials that you may want to learn about. Simply press on the info buttons, or use the helper key to know more about each element on display. When you are finished, you can exit through the front door, which is now open.
Are you ever allowed to come back in here?
Yeah, you can get in and out all the time, anytime
Okay.
you want.
All right, well, let's get out of here and get to the moon.
Welcome to the outside world. In front of you is a large parking area where many ships come and go, mostly to get to the nearby market. Let's actually go on the other side, where we will find the market and the institutes. Follow the waypoint ahead of you. You can run by pressing the run modifier, but you can also sprint at great speed by hovering above the ground thanks to your jetpack. Simply double tap the forward key. Try it now. Very good. Now, let's walk to the other side of the parking lot.
Oops. Oh no. Is this one of those holes that people build? There we go, there's a ramp.
Great, we are now at the district's market. Let's actually use it to buy a bit more fuel for our speeder. Head towards the waypoint and activate a market pod.
Got so many recruitment things going on.
What was that?
Oh, people and recruitment. No! Ah, come on! Hey, meatball! Oh no, too many caps! Step 1, tutorial. Step 2, go to the moon. Step 3, well, blast it.
Yeah,
Well,
you
at
just
least
need to get to the shuttle and get out of the hubs. There's just too much stuff there, I think, for your computer to handle.
Which is dumb. I got a good computer. Alright, let's give this another go. I mean, I'm here. I'm committed for the next 45 minutes. So, yeah, that's death 2 of the stream. Of this. No! Oh, my connection queue is 550 now, guys.
Yeah, that means a whole bunch of people got disconnected.
How's it going, Pat? Well, it's been better. So now's a good time if anybody needs to go get a drink, go make a sandwich. Sandwiches for all. Ugh. After it being better for me this weekend, I was really anticipating it being better today.
It comes and goes. I played for 8 hours yesterday, and I didn't crash out but more than once, I think, maybe twice.
Yeah. I wonder if the population is more heavily skewed to Europe and Europe time with this game company. Kind of curious about that.
Yes and no. There were still a lot of people on last night at midnight Eastern.
All right, I'm gonna light my little candle things here. Maybe that's it. I'm not doing proper. There we go. All my little lights. Let's make this one red. And that one's just the one that flickers. Oh, it's flickering so much better than last time. There we go. I have lit the candles of... is the game fun? I love the premise of it. And when I was getting to mess around a little bit in an earlier alpha, I really enjoyed that. It is not launch ready, though. I think many people are going to want to wait for it to be launch ready. Or closer to launch ready. So...
It also somewhat depends on your definition of fun.
Yeah, what do you find fun? I mean, I like exploring, crafting, mining, building things on a voxel planet. I find that a lot of fun. Ergo, this game is appearing to be on the fun scale for me. Now, for right now, if people just want to log in, go PvP and blow people up or something, yeah, this probably is not going to be their go-to game. Alright, so tonight I already have planned to say farewell to Way again. With the favorite dish out here. I found this restaurant, this little Italian restaurant that makes the most... It just makes amazing chicken Alfredo and ravioli with white sauce. When I ordered a big thing a week or so ago, I got a big party platter thing. Fortunately, I didn't realize you had to specify the white sauce, and they put tomato sauce on it, and that was kind of sad. That was sad. All right, we're at 463, guys. Keep the break time up, or do you want to sit here and watch the queue? Yeah, it'd be kind of fun if Q popped up. La, 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 la. There are 3 places in my house, guys, where they have dropped the ceiling. And in one of them, one room, they literally dropped the ceiling like a few inches. Well, what was that about? It's not even, well, it's not even a full foot. It's maybe half a foot. Why would you even do that? I have like 12-foot ceilings here. They're gorgeous. 12? 15 foot? Actually, I need to measure because they're really freaking up there. Way up there. So since I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the walls in here soon enough, or I wonder if I have soundproofing stuff that is easy to put up and take down and use again. Ooh, I'll have to look into that. Otherwise, I'm going to like get a movable little cage. I'll make a little movable cage for me. I wonder if that cage will need a top because it's like my room is higher than it is wide. Oh, guys, if I can't sell the other house because they refuse to let me, I mean, not only can you not do it online or anything, but they say you must come in. And then they have a list of things that you're allowed to come in for. And right now, what I need to go in for, they say they're not even doing. So too bad, so sad, wait till October or later. And I can't, like, fix the flooring and start doing the work here until I actually sell the other house. Grrr. Toaster, missed opportunity to title the stream post Indiana MJ and the tutorial of Doom. That is awesome. Although you might notice we don't actually ever put our names in the titles of articles and stuff. I mean, there may be a one or two in there, but I could have done Indiana Spaceman in the tutorial of Doom, maybe. Oh. So it turns out I have a bunch of my friends sharing birthday month with me. Didn't realize that. Alright, I'm actually putting the arms down on my gaming chair, sitting back, going, okay. Good thing I don't have a camera picked up. If I had a camera hooked up, y'all would be going, you lazy bum, you're sitting there all chilling back. I'll put my feet up. $391. Alright, we're below 400. Let's... Why is 90% of your stream just a queue page? You ever seen games launch and stuff? This is what happens. This is what it be like. I feel like what I should do is start unpacking some of my office boxes. But where would I unpack them to? There's nothing in here. There are no shelves to put all of my plushies on. I'm pretty sure those would be sound absorbing though. Maybe I should just pour plushies in here.
You can staple them to the wall.
Gasp. Staple a plushie. Oh my goodness, earlier today 600 went really super fast. This is not going super fast. I was so not even worried about the queues because it was like, yeah, 5 minutes, I'm in. Oh, please, hard drive, will you please work? Since it doesn't seem to be getting power, I really do want to maybe see first if there is an alternate cable I could try using. But there's no way I'm going to get an alternate. Data cable. This thing has the funkiest end. I don't even know what the heck it is. It kind of looks like a micro and then another but square micro next to it. See, without being in game, I'm just sitting here obsessing about my broken hard drive. Great. CPR work. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. At this point, I just want to say, hey, can I get 5 minutes and get my files off? I don't even have room on any other drive for 5 terabytes of files, but. So. You can now craft extra small and small storages. What other things might you be aiming for building? Are you going to try to build a ship quick?
Right now I'm just trying to gather materials so that depending on what we all want to do, we've got materials to build with. I mean, I blew through 100 cubic meters of aluminum building my building. So there's it takes a lot of resources to do stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to get resources so that I have them to be able to build whatever I want to build.
So that's crash number 3 today.
What was that?
Crash number 3. And I don't want to... Well, I'm not putting the crash counter up because I'm trying to not use, any other memory. And the crash counter is on my browser. I'm gonna buy like some gigantic server thing so that I can always have 2 copies of my stuff. And that way if one blows, I can get something new. I still have the one, and then I make another one, and I'll always have 2. Because right now everything is spread out between 3 externals, the 2 internals, and I think one of my big backups is actually on this external that's not working. $252. Wow, guys. Bree's gonna be like, I paid you to what today? You paid me to sit here and stare at a Q screen. Please don't tell her that. It's not true. I almost got out the door. Oh, let's hope my speeder parts are still there. Wow, yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure my desk setup is not right here where it currently is, because the afternoon sun comes directly in this main window and turns this into a freaking hotspot. Ah, we're gonna have to move away from this wall. Block the window. Nobody needs a window. This window is taller than me, guys. I mean, I'm not that short. Seriously, these are like floor to normal extended ceiling windows. I don't even have to bend over much. Once you open the window, I don't even really have to bend over to walk out onto the roof over it. I'm on the 2nd floor. Ugh. Maybe I should have like stopped the stream and just come back when I'm finally in, but splicing streams together is problematic in itself. We'll like make the original, like the whole highlight, and then we'll make a here's the only gameplay you'll see highlight, smaller bit. Coming soon, the ability to mine asteroids. Okay, let's go over beta future updates. Since, you know, sitting here staring us in the face while we're here. So the graphical improvements are coming soon. Greatly improved visuals for planet assets, the plants, the rocks, the trees. Revamp of the current planets with new and more diversified biomes. A refined topography and new ore distribution. Overall greater sense of scale and awe while exploring. We'll see about that. I have to get in and explore first. Deeper and more varied mining experience. Oh, that sounds really exciting to me. So mining asteroids, yeah. Exceptional gems to discover while mining. Okay, that sounds cool. And mining units for automation. Yeah, who wants to... Oh my goodness, that really is like trying to melt me right now. I like automation. I think that's a really good place to go. Garbage collecting. I do. I'm going to become a space trash man. Reduction of unnecessary clutter thanks to the system automatically dealing with abandoned constructs. which can then be salvaged by players. I totally want to go on salvage operations. That sounds like so much fun to me. More discovery and exploration of massive shipwrecks and abandoned outposts. That sounds like a lot of fun too. So exploration, pick through stuff. All right, improvements to overall rights management interface and flow. Now, I haven't seen that yet. Have you? I mean, you've started to use the rights management interface when you gave rights to Steve and I, right?
Yeah.
So they're saying that they really need a more straightforward and accessible rights management system to make it easier and faster to assign rights to your constructs. So tell us about how it currently is, because obviously it needs to improve.
Yeah, the big problem with it right now is that you have to create a tag for the construct before you can start assigning permissions.
A tag like a name or...
Yeah, you basically have to create the construct is an object, but you can't use that construct object within the rights management system. You have to create another object that's named, that you name within the construct, and then that tag is then usable within the rights management system. But until you create the tag, you can't assign rights.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like unnecessary steppage.
Well, so I set up territory rights, thinking, okay, everything in the territory would apply the rights.
Right.
But once you get into a construct on the territory, now you've got a different set of rights.
Wow. So, I mean, I can get that you can open... Ooh, there's a wasp trying to get in. Stay out there, buddy. If you do a global permission on your property, I think that permission should extend to any construct on it. But say you only gave global permissions to Steve, but you wanted me to be able to use the factory, then you can separately add my permission to the factory. But Steve's already there because it's global. So it currently does not have global permissions. You have to stop and reassign for every construct that's there.
Right. But they have it set up so that you can create policies, and so those policies can have a set of rights assigned to them, and then you can assign those policies to the constructs.
Okay, so once you do it once.
I created one for Steve.
Okay.
And then I took and I assigned it to the territory. And I assigned it to my speeder, so you can both drive my speeder if you want.
Oh, is that an evil laugh?
But whenever I built my building, I did not assign it. It's supposed to automatically assign a tag whenever you build a construct, but it didn't do that when I built my building.
Okay.
So I had to create a tag manually on it. So as long as the tag manually gets created, you're fine. It's just if it doesn't get automatically created, I couldn't figure out why Steve couldn't open the door, for instance. And it's because I had not assigned him permissions at I hadn't created a tag for the construct and given him access to the construct. But he could mine and everything on my territory, which was fine too. So, I gave him those permissions.
Still, having a little cheat where you have permissions for friend or whatever, and then you could just pop to a menu and say, I want policy A and policy B active on this. That's a little better than going through and having to hand do everything. But I see where they actually want to make it easier and faster. That makes sense. All right, let's move on. In-game events and player missions. Regular time-limited missions added by Nova Quark. such as shipwreck salvaging, vault break-ins, or puzzles. That sounds interesting. Simplified mission system allowing players to offer missions based on their needs to refuel, to cargo haul. See, that's a part of this game that I'm really looking forward to. That's not in, that's coming. Also coming, better money management. Who doesn't need that, right? Addition of wallets for organizations. And ability to give quantas, which is the in-game money, to players or organizations. Ah, taxes are coming soon. Oh, I can't see what the number is on our... oh, man, that sun is... that sun is baking my monitor. Holy... All right, I don't care if this looks really bad. I am putting up this big old blanket shield so it stops trying to melt my computer here. Jiminy crickets. Oh, crud, where's the little tack that... Oh, here it is. Oh, guys. There we go. Ooh, that... I mean, my room is already cooler. Wow. Holy cow. The sun's still hitting the top of my monitor, but that's a lot better. All right, 43, guys. We are almost in. Oh, improved construct ownership and trading, excuse me. Options to better protect the ownership of solid constructs. Lua obfuscation, limitation, and a voxel copy. Woo. Ability to preview the content of a dispenser for more trustworthy transactions. Ooh, that would be really nice. It's like, yes, I have the ship that you bought from me. Oh, crud, we didn't get through the whole list. Come on, let us in. Right, the hair on my chinny chin chin. Crud, wait, I don't got no hairs there, so... By the hair on every's chinny chin chin. I'm just assuming you might have some. I can't imagine most people would be shaving. No! No, Crash Reporter! No! Ah! No, 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 no. You have got to be joking me. That didn't even sound grammatically correct. Ugh.
I need to go to work, so I will be quiet here for a little while.
No problem.
I'll be back in a little bit.
See you in a bit. Wow, that was painful. That was painful. That was just... Okay, well, since that was a my exception kind of dump, I'm hoping there's not going to be a big old queue like... No. Okay, I think we're done. 651. I literally just got the game to come up, and as you guys can see, I'm at queue 651. Definitely not worth you guys hanging out for this. Well, I can tell you various editions of floating containers upon death with inventory transferred to them, better Lua functionalities and privacy, and then further down the road, player-owned markets, the improved PvP experience, territory warfare, more character customization, and energy management. Actually, I may try to record my going to the moon. I may try to muddle through this on my channel, but I can't keep asking... I can't ask Mop to support my streaming a a queue screen and more than this. I am really disappointed because I really thought I was doing so much better. I mean, it did so much better with only a couple crashes over the weekend. I mean, if I have shadows and stuff low. Can you turn them completely off? You can. And get rid of volumetric clouds, maybe. Jeez. Yeah, we're gonna have to call this a bust today. I mean, not only that, but now even my shoot. I can't restore my session. I can't restore my session of tabs, so I'm gonna have to go through and personally bring every tab back up. This, my apologies, guys, that this was not a successful run. Donkey voice. That login screen. Just a nice login screen. It's nice. Oh, I am so sorry, guys. And I mean, yeah, if we had under 100 for a queue or something, I would probably stick this out. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't want to stay here for another 20 minutes of you guys waiting for me to get through this queue. So that may not have been a crash that was my fault. That may have been servery. I don't know. I know once I get off of here, it's supposed to be better. And we really thought that we'd use the first little bit, get off, and then, you know, take off. And it would be all about searching for a place to live. Y'all know me, that's going to take forever anyway, so maybe you... a couple more streams and I'll have the login screen committed to memory. I know. I'm just... Wow, I'm disappointed. And now my phone's yelling at me, oh, good work staying active, just because my blood pressure's gone up a little bit. Because I'm not exactly feeling very active right here. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel like I wasted everybody's time coming here today. Oh, Hikari! I don't have any of my windows up to see that. Congratulations, Toaster, and thank you so much. Thank you, Hikari. I want to praise this game, and I will. I mean, they've got work cut out for them. I'm patient, though. I mean, I went through all of Landmark and stuff, so I can do this. So, I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do you think you would rather that I just try recording my attempts at finding something and posting it up? Or do you want me to continue trying to live stream? Or do you want me to give this game, I don't know, a couple weeks? See if it irons out any before I start streaming. I'm not going to be able to wait to claim my land that long. I will definitely be claiming it before then. But how do you want me to go about this, guys? Do you want me to just go ahead, play, game, record, and hope I can post it up? And just delay streams for a couple weeks or more? Or do you want me to give this a go again next week? Give it a go on my own channel? I mean, I don't want it to keep going better on my own channel than here, because then, I mean, I don't want Bree to think I'm sabotaging anything. Definitely not me. I'm not doing this. Although maybe everything I touch today breaks, so there is that possibility. Luckily, Every's too far away for me to like touch him or his computer, so they're not broken yet. Y'all tell me what you want me to do. You let me know here, or even better is actually, oh, see, now I've got to try to bring you the, oh, crud, I can't even, All right. I've got to go through rigmarole just to bring up the stream post stuff for you. All right, here is the stream post link. There we go. All right, get to the moon off camera, Toaster thinks, and stream wacky hijinks with the crew later on. That sounds like probably a good plan. Let me know what you think, guys. Now, hopefully you aren't all dissing Dual Universe or dismissing it completely yet. But yeah, maybe it's something you want to set aside and come back to sometime in the future. But it does have a premise and the things that I can't do elsewhere that I want to do. So I am going to keep trying. And we are going to just set this back on the shelf a little bit. Run around and do this with friends. I'm hoping it will be a little more stable for me if I'm not streaming. Or maybe actually I'll also just switch to using the other program. Maybe that used resources a little less. We'll see about that. But Dual Universe, if you guys want to look at it, if you want to read about it and find out why I am excited to play, even despite these problems that I'm having right now. Now, for right now, it's like, okay, I've got enough stuff that I still need to do. I need to do articles. I need to write up a preview for a game's next expansion. I need to quite literally re-roof my house. So there is a lot that I can do that sitting here in a queue over and over, I'm just not going to be doing it. It does not mean I'm dismissing the game. So if you want to see why I'm still excited to play and why I'm willing to give this more time, check it out there on massivelyop.com. You can read all up on Dual Universe. You can also see our stream that did a little better. And you can use there. It'll also tell me where, you can go to Twitch, my own channel, and see how much better the stream was on Saturday. Yeah, I need to get away from the tutorial area. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. That your Monday is not breaking as much as my Monday. And check it all out. Check out the Stream Team calendar. We are doing another new game opening beta preview thingy tonight. So check that out. Hopefully it'll go a little bit better in this one. And we'll see you next time and really soon. So thank you. Be well. And good luck, guys. May no crashes happen upon your gaming.